to Navigation Trading Live. You are now part of a growing group of do-it-yourself traders who are trying to change the way investors think about building wealth. But because we don't believe in using financial advisors, stock tips, or traditional financial media, we have to do things different. We have to do things smarter. We do that through an art and a science we call trade hacking. At Navigation Trading, our methodology is based on statistics and probabilities, not hype or emotion. Our core strategies have been used by market makers, hedge funds, and floor traders for many years. Now, we share these secrets with you. Whether your goal is to make an extra $1,000 per month or replace your current income, with our guidance, you can achieve financial success beyond your wildest dreams. So, let's get started. What's up, Navigation Traders? Monday morning, February 26th. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Looking forward to a great week of trading. Welcome to Navigation Trading Live. If you haven't already, make sure you connect with us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. This is where we make a lot of our upcoming announcements and events. So if you haven't already, make sure you connect with us there. And remember, this live broadcast is all about you. So if you have any specific questions, comments, anything you want us to cover, make sure you let us know. You can leave a comment here on Facebook or YouTube. We stream live on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously every Monday morning. Last week was President's Day. Market was closed, so we did not. So happy to get back into it this week. And one of the topics that we've been hearing a lot from our members is needing more training on the tastyworks trading platform. So tastyworks is one of our preferred brokers. And we've been waiting on a couple things to happen. We've been waiting on the new analyze mode. For those of you who use Thinkorswim, you are familiar with the analyze mode that we talk about in all of our courses. It's a visual way to look at your trades before you put them on. It's a visual way to look at your positions after you have them on to get an idea of where the price is within your range, and to help you make adjustments. And so we've been waiting on this feature from tastyworks, and they released it. So it is here. So we're doing something pretty cool. We are doing a free web class, and it's going to be this Thursday, March 1st at 3:15 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so make sure you just go here, register, and you can put in your name and email, and you will lock in your spot. I think our webinar software holds 200 people, so that'll definitely fill up. So make sure you reserve your spot now. The link to go to this registration page is on the it's in the description, both on Facebook and YouTube. If you're a Navigation Trading member, you'll also receive an email, and it'll have the link to go to this registration page. But like I said, we are going to be, we did a web class with Tom Sosnoff, the creator of tastyworks, Tasty Trade, in December. But now with the new analyze mode, we wanted to bring on Ryan Grace. So if you don't know Ryan, he's got a show on Tasty Trade Monday through Friday. It's called the Ryan and Beef Show. They utilize the tastyworks platform every day, and Ryan's the one who's done all the tutorials. He probably knows the tastyworks platform better than anybody else. So excited to have him come on and talk to Navigation Traders about the new analyze mode, and just make sure we answer any questions that you have about the tastyworks platform. If you don't have a tastyworks platform, go to our preferred brokers link. You can get one and kind of familiarize yourself with the platform before you even fund it. And then, if you have any questions, if you're already using it and you do have questions, write those questions down, and we will make sure to get them answered on the live web class. So March 1st, this Thursday, 3:15 p.m. Central. Click on the link in the description here on YouTube or Facebook, or look for that email later this morning and get registered. It's going to be a great event. All right, so with that, let's jump onto the platform and see what's going on. There is the opening bell, so market's just getting open. Let's start with the futures and just take a look. We've got the S&Ps up almost 11, NASDAQ up 29, Dow up over 100, Russell kind of the weakest of the bunch, up just about 2 points. Oil down a little bit. Gold up about 1/3%. Silver up about 0.5%. Bonds and notes just getting crushed lately. Got a little bit of a pop up today. Nat gas up about 1.5%. So seeing a little pop up off the bottoms there. All the grains up a little bit this morning. The euro pretty flat, and our friend Bitcoin keeping its head above 10,000. Some of the other ETFs that we look at: utilities up a little bit, technology up a little bit, biotech's up, oil-related ETFs are up, FXI, the Chinese large cap, up a little bit, XRT up almost 1%. That's the retail ETF. EWW, the Mexican ETF, down a little bit. EWZ Brazil up a little bit. The emerging markets and international indices up slightly. I mentioned the euro, TLT bonds up a little bit. And that's pretty much it on the broad markets. Let's take a look at some of the stocks. Apple continues to be strong. Amazon continues its run higher. What an amazing run that stock has had. Pretty green across the board. No massive movers. Intel up 1.25%. Let's see if there's any other big movers. Momo down about 2%. Qualcomm up over 2%. Target up over 1.25%. And other than that, those are kind of the big movers. So what I want to do for our trade of the week, I wanted to wait till after the market's open to check the implied volatility level of GLD because it was kind of on its downside swing, but now see we're getting a nice pop up. So we don't have a current position with our trade alerts portfolio. We don't have a current position on in GLD. So that is where I want to go. So what we can do is let's go to the trade tab. We want to look at the April options with 53 days to expiration. And I want to take a look at two different potential options. So we're going to look at an iron condor, and I'm going to do about the 24 delta. I like to do 20 or higher, so let's go ahead and sell iron condor. And I like to do about 3 strikes wide here, so that'd be the 134 is the call that we would buy for protection. Then on the put side, we choose the 123 as the short strike, and 3 strikes lower is 120. It's the one that we would buy for protection. And so we're looking at a little bit under 80 cents as far as the credit. Let's go ahead and analyze that. And so here we go. So we're having a max profit of about 79. Total capital used, kind of max risk, 221. So that looks pretty good. And so the other option would be to, if we wanted to do a strangle. So with a strangle, we can go a little bit wider. So we could use the 19 delta, sell strangle. So if you prefer undefined risk, if you have more capital in your account, you could look to do, or if you're in an non-IRA, if you're in a margin account, you could do a strangle. 122 would be the put. And so if we take a look at that and we just hit confirm and send, you can see for one contract, that's going to take about $2,000 of buying power. So if we go analyze that, let's click off of our iron condor. So you've got a max profit of 114, taking over $2,000 of buying power. So depending on where you fit, I mean, I'd be wanting to do at least 3 contracts, so that'd be about $6,000 in buying power. With the portfolio that we're trading for the alerts, I don't want to use that much buying power. It kind of goes out of our realm of what we like to utilize as far as capital on any given trade. So in this case, I would utilize the iron condor. But you got to make sure that you're doing what fits best for your portfolio. One of our bigger accounts, I might opt for the strangle because I've got more buying power available. But for this case, for the alerts, I'm going to look at the iron condor, kick this up to about 4 contracts. So, I like to, if we're managing this at 30 or 40%, we want to make at least $100 on the trade. That's kind of a rule that I use on the alerts. I don't want to, I'm not trying to pick off 10, 15, $40. I want to get at least $100. So max profit 316. If we manage this at 30 or 40%, we're getting at least $100. The risk reward looks good. If we set our slices to break even, You can see it's almost 60% probability of success. That's if we held it all the way to expiration, really giving us about a almost 80% chance of managing this at 30 or 40%. So that looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mess around with this, try to get filled. And if I do, I'll shoot it out to our pro members. If you are not a current pro member and you want to start receiving our alerts by email and text message, go to NavigationTrading.com, click on the big orange button in the upper right-hand corner that says Pro Membership Trial. We've got a 2-week trial for just 14 bucks. So look forward to a great week of trading, and we'll talk to you next week. Have a good one.